Okay, from 44 degrees north latitude, I want to do a book review. I'm going to start out with my first aid book. Hope I'm zoomed in on it. Get out there. Backcountry First Aid and Extended Care, 3rd edition, by Tilton. Okay. All right, a little bit of background on this. And I'm coming to you complete with bug hat and bugs. My apologies if bugs are getting on the lens, because they will. Obviously, they travel in packs. Okay, some background. Of course, I had first aid, did first aid merit badge in Boy Scouts, and then later some more first aid stuff in school. I had life support when I worked in a couple of hospitals, etc. And so, as a result, I own several first aid books, and they're all very good. They're different sizes with different kinds of illustrations. This one, First Aid and Extended Care, 3rd edition by Tilton, Director of Wilderness Medicine Institute. Okay, this one is my choice, partly because it reminded me how wrong I was about things. And so, originally, my way of thinking was that all I really needed in first aid was a way to get you out of the woods, to get your structure ready to travel. And so I had things like some wraps, tape, several kinds of tape. Here's some gauze, and I'll mention the other stuff that I call bedside manner. As a rule, what I would do is I would have pencils with tape wrapped around. This is medical tape. I have 2 LK35 packs, and there's a couple of these rolling around the bottom, and one may have duct tape. I will use duct tape. I like medical tape that you can get back off. And so, anyways, know your tape. Know if your tape is going to pull off your skin or pull your skin off. And so, anyways, my philosophy of the first aid basically focused on being ambulatory, being able to transport yourself out of the woods. And later, I realized I'm wrong. And so I grabbed this handy manual. I bought several, and I've given them away. And I looked through it, and the first thing I realized that would be necessary that could prevent you from getting out of the woods is an anti-inflammatory. And I mean a general anti-inflammatory, not just something to put on a cut or something. And so basically, that was my first step in adding to my first aid kit. And the stuff was just outdated, and that's why I'm doing this, because I had to get rid of it and get more. Allergic reactions. Diphenhydramine. I won't mention brand names that it's sold under. And so it goes into more extreme inflammations. Probably the next thing I will add to my first aid kit is maybe something for pain, and I mean mainly headache pain. And so I've been advised on a pain medication. I'll research that a little more. The third thing that I will add, it will be intestinal, something for intestinal. And I'm looking at an index on the back of the book, and it has a list, and I'll go over that in a minute. I will add something for intestinal. So I'll have a bunch of stuff for ambulation, for splints and you name it, to get you out of the woods. I will have an anti-inflammatory in case you're stung by something and it affects your respiratory. If you're having trouble breathing, I will put the general anti-inflammatory back in there. And so I will have ambulation, which your transportation. I'll have something for inflammation that affects your breathing. I'll have pain. Judging by myself, I figure I can walk out with a terrible, serious headache. maybe someday I can't, or other people can't. And so I will add something for pain. And intestinal. Who knows what will threaten you out there? Most likely, I'm thinking it would be some bad water. But anyways, here's my choice of books: Backcountry First Aid and Extended Care, 3rd edition, Buck Tilton, Director, Wilderness Medicine Institute. I'm going to go down some of the list on the back because there's an index. Infection, choking, chest injury. Wow, here's women only, wound management, snow blindness. Okay, and so, anyways, this was my first choice because of its size. It will travel well. It's very compact. It's very comprehensive. I don't think the camera will pick it up, but there are black line illustrations in here that show splints and how to take care of sprains, strains, broken bones, etc. Something else that impressed me about the book, and I just looked into that the other day as I surfed through the book to find, and it's kids. Well, what's it gonna say? Kids? It is. It doesn't say children, it says kids. And so I noticed this, and very comprehensive. First aid for children, kids in heat, kids in diarrhea, kids in dehydration, kids in sunshine, kids in insects, kids in poisonous whatever, kids in medication. Okay, and so that's another category of the book I hadn't looked at before. But anyways, this is my choice, especially to travel with you in a backpack. My first choice: compact, comprehensive, and Wilderness Backcountry First Aid and Extended Care, Buck Tilton. Okay, thanks to that 44 subscribers and viewers, and let's get out of the bugs and get ready for the next video.